Deepest Might Anvil. I mean, I guess you could save it for a Planeswalker, but just gotta get him down to 10, I suppose. Keep that on top. I like that. Just gotta get him down to 10. Chandra helps with that as well. Maybe even just 11. Well, a lot of thinking. Do I hold on to the blood token? Is the question. I don't need any more lands. I think we do this now. I mean, if you draw an anvil, you draw an anvil, but... Oh yeah, I forgot. That was Chandra. Brain is not working today, that's all I know. Burn down the house is pretty good.
Oh, I've never crashed a wedding like this before. Aw, you're looking a little singed.
Can't attack. I think I might just, if he doesn't go, oh he would go full swing on Chandra.
The multiverse is a paradise of inspiration. Dive like hawks.
Well then we have to keep Chandra alive. The target creature can't block this turn, that's pretty good.
Hey, you better not ruin my dress, buddy. No after party. I'm wiped out.
Well, that'll do it if he survives. Just gotta...
Of course I can improve on ancient designs.
Just have to survive one turn. Hey, yes, protection. How about that? Cool. They all fly.
Let's see where this train of thought leads.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, he didn't do it. Oh, because it has summoning sickness. Crew 3. Yeah. Is this in your hand? You got something in your hand. You have a syncope?
Well, this takes all the fun out of fighting.
Why not? Let's get another blocker. Or body on the board. I could bring back the Thrill Seeker. Can I bring back 2 guys? Just creatures? 3, 4. And then if I get 1 mana... I think we do it now. So I want that 4 damage. Oh. Are you turning him into a... Well, it doesn't matter. Unless you kill me. Ah, good. I'm not gonna say it until I do it. Ten damage. Bam. That's a tough one. That was a struggle. Oh, it's broken. Dang it. It's broken. Alright, we got the Viper, we got the dowsing device. We have some blood token making later on. This is a pretty bad keep hand, I think. No red, I have to mulligan. We'll keep this one. I'll get rid of the Cyclops, he's not good until later anyway. I think we go freebooter on turn 2. It's almost like I'm drawing the same cards from that first mulligan. We could do better, I think. Without having the Ojer in my hand. So we need him to die before Kumano comes out. What the heck deck is this? They could think we have a Spurn spell. I don't know what this is. +1 counters, probably that new... that guy. Because he wants to put the +1 counters on him. 2 turns away. I don't know if we survive. I can't. I need it next turn. He's gonna be too big next turn too.
I'm not afraid of any. You work for me now, Runt. Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
It's just too big, I think. It's gonna be outscaled super quick. I don't think there was any way for me to kill the veteran. Pretty perfect start, I think. If you control 4 or more artifacts. What the hell? Why would you not put it here? You should have put it here, dude. Yeah, you should have put it. Why didn't you put it here? Like, you should have put it there. You would have made 5 guys, and I mean. Eight. I mean, he'll get all the guys right before. Is he realizing it? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Much I don't have any black cards, so... yeah, if you would have put those counters on that, would have been over. I mean, it's still over, but... 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think he missed it. Two damage.
How dare you destroy what I've built?
Could have just went to my face. I mean, he still wins, but you got lucky, bro. 1 mana short. You made a mistake. I had it. 1 mana. 1 mana, the game turns back around. That card is powerful, man. If you don't have anything to kill it. Alright, Turbo Tech. Might need some more early game removal. Probably should have kept this, but... Oh, maybe I had that. I wonder if I had that ability. You know what? It doesn't matter that it's better to use it as a haste thing. Or a buff thing. And I'm drawing dead. I mean, I should get a land in the next 1 or 2 cards. Whenever another artifact is put into the grave, put an oil counter in it, you move 3. The Forge. What are you doing? Moving so fast. I don't have anything else to do. Well, I could have burned down the house, I guess. I don't know what to say. These games are just stupid. I don't really care. What did he have? An edict. 1 removal spell. No. That's sorcery speed. It's stupid. Like, what is this? Double virtue? Red and black deck with no black. Pretty good, shuffler. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Watch the guy on YouTube. He had 3 freaking anvils out at one time, which I never see. I can't even draw a swamp. Leyandy. I don't know, man. No artifact. No creature for Ob. This guy looks like he's red and he's mono white. I don't get it.
Don't think a fancy dress means I didn't come here to... You're lucky this is a warning shot.
2 more mana and I could get that on. I love it. Big fan.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
That gives me the mana that I need.
You want to dance? Then let's dance! You're lucky this is a warning shot.
I wonder if they have removal for that. They do, but I really wanted to see Olivia. Make some tokens. God dang it. Do I have to end that card? I think I do. I have to get rid of that.
Give a toast? I'd love to.
I don't really care if you kill her. You'll be dead next turn. There it is, Olivia with the 10 blood tokens. She's slow, man. That's all. Even if they attack me, though, as a blocker. I don't love the hand, but you're probably dead. I mean, the militia with Olivia. If I survive that long. Here's another oil deck. Do I have obliterating bolt ready? We'll see what they're working with. I'm not gonna block because I think they have that spell that gives +2/+2 and plus oil counters. They definitely have something that could target a creature. I mean, I think you maybe need 4 obliterating bolts and you use that as your card to... I'll just wait. Treasure would be nice. Oh, it's a sorcery. I could kill it in between the trigger counters. Obliterating bolt into... or just devils? I'll just do this. What did you kill? The militia. Oh. I think that might be it. We get to see the Olivia militia combo. I'm coming. Spell off the top really hurts. That does not hurt. Oh, I don't even get to play with Olivia. He gets to block. He could double block, but then he's in trouble. He'll take 6. And another 6. I think he's just dead next turn, technically. That's 3 and 6. But yeah, pretty good little combo there. Alright, that's my Anvil deck. I know there's other people. I think it could be refined a little bit too. Well, nice little synergy with Olivia's Attendants and the Sunshot Militia. Just get a bunch of tokens and then, you know, that's every turn you could do that. And instead of being, 3 damage, it would have been 12 damage. Yeah, I tried doing the mono red, all honesty. The deck that I made for pre-release, it just went 0 and 4. So I scrapped it and went a new direction with the Anvil, but still not completely sold on it. Ojer is more of a support card than a deck build-around card. So you want to build a deck that, is able to do a lot of damage to stuff. And then, if you get the Deepest Might out, it just ends the game. It's like a finisher card, right? Yeah, so I got 2 copies of that in there, 1 copy of the End for Sheldred, or Planeswalker removal like Jace, just to take them out of the game entirely. I got 1 March, which never came into place, the Greedy Freebooter, pretty good card, 1 mana, just a chump blocker. When it dies, you get to scry, so you get to you know, put the top card of your library on the bottom if it's not any good, or you can keep it. And it gets you that treasure token that helps you to ramp, as well as, you know, being a blocker. A lot of the Ojer's deck, you know, has like 4 Epicures and 4 Kumano and stuff like that. I went more of the Anvil direction, and it's not even really that much of an Anvil direction because I don't think I have enough. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of like a sack Anvil. Just throw everything at it, at the person, you know, at the opponent. You know, I have 2 ancient ones in there because I put the Ob in there. I put Ob in there so I can make the devils, and I got 2 burned down the houses for the devils. The devils is really important for the deepest might, right? So you're sacking, you know, when the devils die, they do 4 damage. You could tack in with the devils. If they block them, they're going to do 4 damage to them. If they don't block them, they're going to take 1 damage. I kept the 1 Viper in there from the original deck. Or, I mean, the original deck had 3 Vipers or something. I kept 1 in there. Never saw it. Probably drop it. I got 2 invasions of Osgul, just to make opponent lose a creature. And they lose a life, which I don't think that is the same. So we could probably put that new card in there. I don't know what it's called. Molten Collapse. So you could probably play that instead. At least for me, I only have 1 of those. Obliterating Bolt, definitely want to put that up to 4. So in order to transform the Deepest Might back, you need to do 4 damage or more of non-combat damage this turn. So that's a great 2 mana, 4 damage card. There's also the Witchstalker's Frenzy, which is more of a situational card. So the Witchstalker's Frenzy could be cheaper if you have attackers or if you're being attacked, but Ojer, you need to use it as a sorcery, so you can only do it on your turn, so you would have to have the creatures attacking. To use that card. But basically have yeah, that in there for him. I got so to go along with the, you know, the anvil, so you could use the treasure for the anvil, you could use the blood tokens that are created, you could use these blood tokens that are created. Honestly, you could sack the anvil itself to do 4 damage, you know, just to finish the game off, so you don't really need that many. I need to put Mirex in here, actually. I have 1 emergency weld, and maybe that needs to be more, because that makes an artifact token creature soldier, artifact creature soldier. And, you know, and then you're able to get back stuff that they killed. You know, like you can get the Thrill Seeker back, or, you know, you can get the militia back. I feel like this is a very late game deck, maybe. So just more stuff to survive the early game, I think will make this deck even better. Yeah, so we got the Ob in there for the devils. We got Burned on the House for the devils. Just gonna move this out of the way. We got the Obliterating Bolt to turn, you know, turn him back. I put the ancient one in there because if you're playing Ob, you want to sack Ob so you get that ultimate. Also put in a couple Thrill Seekers because the Thrill Seeker is really great, which probably should pump that up to 4. So the Thrill Seeker Ojer combo is real, right? So you have Ojer on the board, you cast a Thrill Seeker, so you have 4 mana, you already know you have 4 mana. Put the 2 counters on Ojer, he becomes a 6/6, you sack your 1/1 Thrill Seeker to do 6 damage to the face. So it's able to do double damage of what a normal Thrill Seeker does if you just put the counters on itself. So yeah, probably need, like, just to pump that combo up. Chandra, obviously, with, Ojer, everyone's playing Chandra, you get that 1 damage every turn, it's 4 damage, it gives you extra mana, so it ramps, which also helps to get Olivia out. I put in 1 copy of the Hurler Cyclops, just because if you get the Deepest Might out, and you are really close to winning the game, you could pay 1 mana to sack all your other creatures, I mean, you don't even have to be close to winning the game. You could be like 12 life away, right? And if you have 3 other creatures that you're willing to sack, not the Deepest Might, but you could sack them and fling them at your opponent for 4 damage or more, right? So yeah, getting in Mirex. Getting in Mirex. Trying to figure out the early game a little bit more. Like, in all honesty, maybe you don't even need, I mean, if you went away from the anvils, I mean, you don't really need the ancient one in there, right? Oh yeah, the dowsing device is in there for when you transform it. So when you transform it, you could tap it for 2 in a red, and you can give a creature +X/+0, where X is the number of artifacts you control. So you can pump up Ojer's power, and that's how he does the damage, right? So, being able to have more artifacts on the board. Yeah, I'm wondering if you just what if you just take the anvil out? I don't know. It's crazy talk. Blood Fountain worked out pretty good to get cards back. You get 2 creatures back for sacking it, creates a blood token, for the anvil. That's land, I think. Yeah, I don't know. These are just some other cards I was looking at. Like card that you would never use, the Strongbow, 2/3. You could pay 1 and sacrifice an artifact. So maybe that's pretty good. You could sacrifice those blood tokens. And you could put them in there instead of that. Right? It's just quicker. There's also like I'm a big fan of the Vampire's Kiss. You get 2 blood tokens for it, and you get 2 life. Oh. Yeah, so the Poetic Ingenuity whenever you cast an artifact spell, so probably not that many artifact spells. Garna is another card, so when you attack with a creature, if it dies, otherwise if it just died on defense, you do 1 damage. Kind of situational. The Pugilist I was looking at as another card where you could attack in, it makes a devil. And you could blitz him in for cheaper. Virtue of Courage. You know, just because it has the damage. Light Up the Night's always good. You know, especially with Chandra being out there. If you know, you could light up the night, and then next turn, if Chandra has a bunch of tokens on her, you could do that. Or if Ob has a bunch of tokens. You know, the Perforator was in the original deck, and Urobrask was in the original deck. I just don't have enough spells for that. And I don't know, just replace that with the Thrill Seeker, I think. Just felt like it was better. The Elder Dragon Ward does 2 damage to each creature and each opponent. So that would get the buff. So if it doubles combat, non-combat damage, it's a possibility, you know. So instead of buffing Ojer, you could just have this on the board. Neonate Rush is, you know, if you control a vampire, it only costs you 2. 1 damage to target creature, 1 damage to its controller. So putting in more vampires, now that you have, you know, the full Epicure, full that. And this is a vampire too. This is not a vampire. This is not a vampire. The journal, you know, sacrifice another artifact. And Kumano versus Faceless Cockperson is not a vampire. I just went away from this because it's like, this is, you know, I guess it's a good early game, but yeah. Let's reset that. So I don't know. Maybe just make another Molten. That's rough. I'll just get rid of this invasion. Five cards to get rid of. Yeah, I don't know. March is really good. Maybe you just keep 1 weld. Maybe you don't go with kisses. I'll just see. I mean, the kisses do help out the militia, right? And then the harvester could be a very good removal. You've got the Thrill Seeker out. Just to keep a Vampire Kiss? I don't know. You do 1 less Obliterating Bolt and do 3/3/3? 1, 2, here we go, 11 black. So we need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 16. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 25 lands. 2.7. Let's yeah, let's give it one go. Wow, we'll go immediately to the big cards. Double duress. Are you playing like standard best of one, or are you in a tournament? Oh. Burn down the house. You know you want to take it. Oh, you got cut down, huh? You're running out of cards, though. I guess I'm running out of cards, too.
No more distractions. Let's make this drop it.
I can't cast Ob, so I don't have the lands.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Well, at least Murex can help me out.
Drop it. I'm done.
Really? You just went for it, huh? Wow. I mean, I'll take the more lands. Then I might take the Murex. Three lands and the token. I don't think you worked that out correctly. I guess we'll put this out. I mean, Sheldred out is gonna mess it up. You should not have put this land with 4 lands. I don't know if I should have played that, but not have put that with. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter. I mean, I guess it'd be one turn later, so. I'll mess it up. Oh, what a crazy start. You got 8 lands. 9 lands.
I hope you like your hors d'oeuvres extra cool. Watch me heat up the dance floor.
Now you see the power of discard.
Let's bring things up to a simmer. You're lucky this is a warning shot.
Multiple ways to die. Oh, I did get him. Has been told? Like and subscribe.